It's pretty tough out there, you know, it's a lot of killings going on. I have friends dead, I have friends in jail, prison. My main focus growing up was to establish a lifestyle for myself and not just follow what's going on around me.
What's it like, or is it difficult to have to pay attention to every moment about the street that you're on, or the community that you're around, or a group that may be coming around the corner that you do not want to hang with? Is that hard?
It's pretty difficult, but like at the time, you don't really know too much of what's going on outside of South Central. It's just a way of living, so I adapted to that way of living. And it just was something that I had to do every day, just watch my back.
Everybody loves Ajene. Everybody loves Ajene. He's just a giving, uplifting, motivating, spiritual person.
Rosalind Harris knows why her 3 sons have thrived, despite growing up in one of America's roughest neighborhoods.
Because they got a motivating mom. They have a hard-working mother. They have one who, no matter what, makes things happen for them. And I want them to be able to do the same for themselves as well as their children. They had to come home, they had to do their schoolwork. I stayed involved with the teachers. I went to the parent-teacher conferences. You know, I want them to be afforded the same opportunity that anyone else has.
You could tell with kids how strong the parent is in their home. In Ajene's case, what an unbelievable mother to have.
One thing she always taught me was just, you know, make a goal and stick with it and work hard to reach that goal.
You can see her personality rub off on Ajene, from his attention to detail to how he takes care of others, takes care of his teammates. His family did a tremendous job, especially Mom.
Oh, God, there's so many memories. I don't know which one. This was a good memory. This was last Thanksgiving.
I remember this picture. This is, we was just getting ready for school, and my mom told us to get out the car, take a picture real quick. This was our first day of school. Yeah, you can see we got the fresh new backpacks, the fresh uniform. So you could know it's the beginning of the year, but I definitely remember this picture for sure, right on the side of the house.
All of them good memories, you know.
Yeah.
Just his ability to be a leader and not a follower, and just to succeed in life, you know, and to just watch him over the years grow up and accomplish so much in such a short time. You know, I just think that he's just learned a lot.
Ajene Harris attended Crenshaw High School in South Central Los Angeles.
He went to Crenshaw, competed, became the quarterback. And quarterback was exciting because he'd be like, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? They finna hit him, they finna hit him. There he goes, and he'd be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Harris grew up 3 miles from the LA Memorial Coliseum, the Trojans' home. USC was his dream school.
I just had to be here. Like, that's what I was working towards from 9th grade.
He did whatever it was that he had to do academically in order to get to the next level. And so it's not athlete-student, it's student-athlete. And he understands that. He understood it then, he understands it now.
Your recruiting begins. 5'9" quarterback, unique athlete. How did you deal with being an under-recruited student athlete in this city in the backdrop of the Coliseum?
Being where I'm from and just the position that I was in, a lot of people doubted me. So I remember the coaches, they were evaluating and they were picking certain kids that they had their eyes on. I wasn't one of those kids that they had their eyes on. I just knew I had to prove myself every day I stepped on the field.
You know, when you're recruiting kids, do it based off your evaluation of the type of player they are, the type of person, the type of student. And that's what we knew from Ajene. He had come to camp, a 7-on-7 camp, and literally that day never came off the field. He played quarterback, he played wideout, he played defensive back. He was competitive in every phase, won in every phase. And we just sat there going, we don't know what this kid's gonna be, but he is a Trojan.
The quarterback that none of the coaches had their eyes on accepted a full scholarship to USC.
So Ajene Harris.
But that's another true freshman you're talking about for USC having an impact in tonight's game.
The Trojans capitalized on Harris's athletic talents.
Pass complete. A first down catch and run by Harris.
And he began his freshman season as a backup wide receiver.
Harris on the catch.
Harris played in 5 games, even starting against Oregon State.
Another freshman. He's from Crenshaw High School. This is his first extensive action.
But things hit a low for Harris in 2015. He required surgery on his injured hip and ended up missing the entire season.
I think that was the saddest little year of his life that I've seen him. I could feel it as a mother.
At the time, I just looked at it like, this is maybe God's plan. It's a waste of time to focus on the negative things and the things that I can't really control.
Harris rehabbed twice a day and reached his goal of returning for the spring season of his junior year. During that spring, the high school quarterback turned wide receiver saw an opportunity on the other side of the ball.
I told Coach, Coach, I can give a look over there at DB if you need some numbers over there. And Coach like, okay.
We knew that he was going to be dynamic. For me to say, oh, I knew he was going to be the nickel the first day he was here, no. It really fell into it, and then it's just been really a natural fit.
Every day was a constant new thing that I needed to learn about the playbook, about myself. When I feel like I'm getting better and better, it brings joy, like that you're doing something and you're working hard and you're getting something out of it.
That is jumped on. Harris has the pick, and he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
He is one of those players that you wish you could clone and just say, gosh, I wish I could have 22 of these guys as far as his heart, his mind, his instincts, and his talent.
In December of 2017, the talented kid from South Central earned his degree from USC.
He is such a big picture thinker. The ability to get his degree early, put something on top of that with extra education, what he does on the field. He's the definition of student athlete. When this game is done for him, no matter when it is, he's going to be a success in life.
And in July, the 5th-year senior, former quarterback turned wide receiver turned nickelback, became a first-time father, welcoming Harlem Sky Harris with high school sweetheart Alana.
With Harlem, it's just, when I first held her, I was like, wow, this is real. This is my daughter.
He's a first-time dad. He's learning, and he came home from the hospital, and I was sitting there, and he said, "You love her?" And I said, "Yeah, I love her." And he said, "Me too."
Pretty much have to make a way. I have to do what I can to have her raised right and have the opportunity to go to a school like this as well.
When she was born, the only thing I could do was tell him, "You take care of your kid just like I take care of you."